Good morning, everyone. Ayan. So, it's a beautiful Tuesday. Very mainit dito sa amin. Good morning. Good morning. Ayan. Very beautiful market yesterday. Something wrong with the market yesterday. Ang laki ng selling ng foreign. We're gonna be talking more about that today. Ayan. Gandang umaga sa inyo. Good morning to my daughter, Laika. And welcome to the daily program, the daily grind, where we talk about the Philippine stock market and along the way, some few lessons about trading. Ayan. Wait for a minute. And so let's start. Pag-usapan natin ngayon is an intraday lesson with Green yesterday. Someone messaged me about kahapon and may mga kinita sila sa Green. Yan. Somehow, luckily we were able to predict the movement of Green. Sabi natin kahapon, di ba? It's gonna gap up, right? It did gap up and then yun, ang opportunities natin are on the bounces and ang daming kumita sa mga bounces. Ayan. So, that's how good traders do it. Yung mga sinascalping. For those who missed my previous lesson about intraday trades and catching the bottoms, ayan, we're gonna have a little review today and I'm gonna share to you my learnings kahapon kay Green. Right? I was watching the market yesterday, looking for the movements and magre-review tayo ngayon. Right? A little recap, debriefing about what happened kay Green yesterday. So, yun yung pag-usapan natin. If you're watching the replay of the video, please move forward to around 25 minutes. That's around 8:40 in the morning here. The discussion will start there. So first part of our program is to read your greetings, requests, comments, or anything you want to say about trading, about the financial freedom channel, about the daily grind. If you have any, please post it in the comments, right? So, and we're gonna be covering that. So first up, ayan, bilisan natin kasi somehow napakabitin na ng oras natin. We start at the same time, but lately nagiging bitin tayo. But anyways, yeah, let's start. Before that, please, a little request from my side, please share the video. Paki-share ang video sa walls ninyo and your Facebook groups, your trading groups if you have any, para ang mga newbies doon, they will know about this program at marami tayong matulungan in that, because that's the goal of Financial Freedom 101. And Hops, good morning. 49 days till Christmas. Ayan, malapit na Pasko. Alright, Bagong Bayani, good morning, sir. Ayan, good morning din Bagong Bayani. So, I think you're an OFW. Ayan, so correct me if I'm wrong. Right. Raymond Arano, good morning. Sir, God bless po sa family mo. Sa iyo din, IRC, SMBH, and IS. Uy, si IRC, grabe yung shake-off kahapon. Told you guys, just buy more if you see a dip on IRC. When others are fearful, that's the time you get in. Right? Diba? So, yun. Ang daming kumita sa bounce ni IRC kahapon. But we'll talk more about IRC in a bit. Let me just write down the requests ninyo, si IRC. SMPH and ISM. Actually, SMPH is in my picks today. These are my picks today for position picks. Lagay ko sa comments ha para makita ninyo. So those are my picks, right? So yan, andyan si SMPH. Dave, guwapo, that is super lamig morning, Sir Lloyd, and everyone watching while working from South Korea. Ayan, lamig pala sa South Korea ngayon. Sana makapunta ako South Korea one of these days, Dave. Right? Anyongan sa'yo, sa inyo. Ani kabigting? Good morning, Like and Coach. Good morning then. VLL, Vul and Win po. Si Vulcan wala pa rin eh. I don't know if Vulcan will be recovering anytime soon kasi medyo malaki rin yung changes nila. So we'll wait for Vulcan. With the anticipation, I think Vulcan is gonna climb. But baka hindi sila makaabot sa November 7. Tingnan natin kung makaabot ba yung bid nila for November 7. Actually, the bidding for the third telco has already, the submission of the billing docs has already started. And so, second day ngayon, last day bukas. Right? So, let's see if sino magsasubmit. Right? All eyes on the bidding, right? Daran Boa, may buntag din. Princess Laika, good morning. Cheers. Thank you. Hops, kumita kay Green Master Lloyd. Konti lang kinita ko. I went in at 1.6, sold it at 1.7, and then yun lang. Kasi in the afternoon, I had to really I had to get out of the office. So, hindi ako naka-interday trade sa hapon. So, kumita ako ng konti lang. Okay lang pang lunch money. Ops, kumita kay Green. Arseed Condes, good morning. Sir from New Jersey, USA. Good morning din sa'yo. John Carlo Flores. Hi po, good morning, sir. Pa-request IRC, ISM, and LR. LR is in my pick today. IRC and ISM, nasulat na natin yan. Sige, daanan natin yan mamaya, John Carlo. Right, Rodrigo Carlos, good morning. And JMR, sir. Hi, sir. Good morning. Ako, sir, anong parameters ang ginagamit niyo for screening the stock picks niyo? Thank you, sir. Parameters-wise, no, I don't have any parameters that much. Ang ginagawa ko lang is really, I have a list of good companies that I wanna buy. Ganon kayo dapat magsimula. You have a list of companies you had time to really research in. So, for me, kasi matagal-tagal ako sa stock market, marami na akong companies na what they call this, marami na akong companies na napag-aralan, kaya ang haba-haba ng list ko, right? I already have my own list of fundamentally good companies. I check them every day. Araw-araw ko yung pinag-aaralan. I don't do screeners or anything. Araw-araw ko yung pinag-aaralan para wala akong mamiss. Ang tendency, may mamimiss kayo pag screeners lang ang ginagamit ninyo. So, I really have, for example, ang 5 sa lista ko is GFC, SMPH, ATN, Ali, or sino pa dyan, BDO. So, dadaanan ko yan araw-araw. Titingnan ko at aabangan ko ang buying price dyan before ko i-recommend dyan. So, I really go through them. Medyo marami. It might sound really tasking, but once masimulan mo na yan, ang bilis na lang. Kasi lalagay mo na lang dyan, BDO, wait for the bounce. So, bukas titigman mo si BDO, mga 5-second glimpse lang, wala pang bounce. And they become your instincts, really. Mas mabilis pag isusulat mo mga companies na gusto mo talaga, and then write down ano mga iniintay mo para everyday daanan mo, wait for it to confirm a support, ganyan, wait for the breakout. So, for example, tags, wait for the breakout. Bukas tignan mo, nag-breakout na, wala pa. So, iwan mo muna si tags. Ganyan ginagawa ko. Right, I have my own list. Uy, eto, nagsusupport na. So, eto, re-recommend ko yan. Right, especially those companies that I find are good. right? Si UBP, tinanggal ko sa lista kasi kahapon lumabas ng report niya and it was negative 33%. So, I'd stay out for UBP for a while. Baka matulog pa dahil sa report nila. Yan. So, I do that always, right? Also, minsan, nag-check din ako sa mga news. Baka may news kahit na off position, basta may news, usually gumagalaw yan. So, titignan ko yan. Right, JMR, sir. Ayan. Steve Gordon. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ayan. Ganito lang. My bias in my picks pala is yun. Fundamentally good companies. Number 2 is mura, right? Cheaper than its fair value. And last bias ko is the technical analysis. So, if these 3 are checked, most probably I'm gonna win. So, those are the three major biases that I have. Pang-apat na bias ko ngayon is the stock, is the overall market performance ni PSEI. Right? If it's a bullish market, yes, usually magpanalo ka. If a bearish market, I really don't want to be aggressive in a bearish market. Sa stock market kasi is about timing. You have to be aggressive at the right time, right? If you're aggressive at the wrong time, what's the point of being aggressive on the wrong timing, diba? So ngayon, bearish yung market, pero ang timing natin ngayon is for sa mga momentum stocks. So doon ako naging aggressive. On the other stocks na wala pa namang momentum, I'm not really aggressive in them. Right? Steve Gordon, good morning, Sir Lloyd. IRC, SSI, MRC. I'll write these down. SSI and MRC. Uy, nanalo na naman si SSI kahapon, di ba? So good job sa mga SSI holders. Right, tinanggal ko muna si SSI sa lista ko kasi ang taas na eh. So, kamustahin natin si MRC and SSI ngayon. Or for Steve, right? S8, it's me 1,002. Hi, Sir Lloyd. GT Cap and Green po. Ayan, we're gonna be covering Green again today, right? So, GT Cap, sulat ko si GT Cap. Hops, if in case hindi manalo ang PTNT, would you still recommend MRC as mid to long-term hold? I can't do that as of the moment. I don't really recommend it yet because even with the PTNT hype going on, hirap umakyat si MRC. So I won't recommend holding it for now kasi all attentions are gonna go back to the third telco, right? If wala yan, may hirapan most probably si MRC. So I won't recommend holding that, right? This as of the moment is a speculative stock. So if you have a speculative stock, pinakamalaki dapat niyan is 10% ng port mo. Huwag masyadong malaking pera ilalagay mo dyan. John Garcia, good morning to all, especially Sir Lloyd. Good morning din and Laika. From John of Doha, Qatar. Ayan, good morning sa inyo. Jonar Aguilar, Sir ISM, IRC and Vita. Yan, si Vita. Lagyan natin si Vita. Uy, si Food kahapon. Umakyat na. Na-reco natin yan. Good job sa mga pumasok kay Food. STI. Si STI din. May nakasulat ba si STI? Hindi pa. Right, si STI. Sir, ano ang study mo dito sa stock? Ano ang your recommendation? Let me check it out. Right? Alex Manangan. Asmek, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika from Singapore. Ayan, good morning sa inyo dyan sa mga kapatid nating OFW sa Singapore, especially to Alex. Ayan, good morning sa inyo. Jasmine Maranan, good morning. Ano po kaya status ni JFC? JFC is still very good, right? The overall consensus of JFC is still a buy, right? Buy pa rin siya. Kaso nga lang, wag ngayon. Medyo resistance na tayo eh. Ganda na ng move ni JFC eh. So most probably I'm gonna be selling half anytime soon. Then, just buy more on the next dip. Antayin natin. But we'll talk about JFC. Sulat ko si JFC. Tingnan natin yung chart ni JFC ulit. John Rodrigo Tamayo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. What's your take on Web, CLI, and FLI? Right. Tingnan natin si Web, CLI, and FLI. Si Web, nag-aantay pa ako ng third quarter earnings ni Web. Right. CLI is definitely very good and they're already doing share buybacks kasi they think their prices right now are very cheap. Right. But CLI is definitely for long term. FLI, let's check out FLI. Good morning from Julganda. That was from John Tamayo. Julganda, good morning. Ano ma-recommend mo for buy? Yan, I already posted my buy picks for today. Jolie Gars, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning din. Ronaldin Ablania, good morning, Sir Lloyd. IRC po, good morning. Si IRC nasulat na. Argel Mendoza, morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning din. Sir, ano po mapapayo niyo para sa announce po ng telco bukas? All in po ba, sir? Thanks po. Wag mo na, hindi pa ma-announce kung sino mananalo bukas eh, right? It's just that the bidding will start tomorrow, right? Officially start tomorrow. Ngayon, submission pa lang ng document. So, we'll see. If ever may nanalo and then meron silang stocks, then all in na. Pag andyan si Now, natatawa ako kasi Now has found another way to hype their stocks. Gumawa sila ng mga videos. It's spreading on the trading groups as of the moment. Tinitingnan ko yung CEO is making videos about their mission about the internet in the country. So if sila mapipili and go all in na, right now everything is still speculative. Si Now bumabagsak, si ECP bumabagsak. One of the reason why ginawa ko ang program ito is I really don't like people na may naiipit, right? I hope walang naipit kay Green kahapon. I did make a program to warn you guys not to get in aggressively. There's opportunity in it. You just get in the bounces and then yun, at least kumikita tayo instead na naiipit, diba? That was my goal. And so I hope walang naiipit na sa inyo. I hope walang naiipit kay Now, kay ECP, kina Bicor, ngayon si STR. Grabe, diba? I also made a program about STR. I told you guys not to get in. Yan. So I hope walang naiipit. That's one of the reason why I created this program, because I feel for you guys. I hope hindi kayo naiipit, right? Oliver Prindiana, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Bukas din po ba matatapos ang bidding sa third telco? Hindi matatapos ang bidding. Submission pa lang ngayon. Bukas magsa-start and they're gonna study the presentations and the papers, and then I don't know when is the announcement kung kailan matatapos. It's just the deadline of submission is bukas, right? And then that's when they are going to start to study the bidding docs, right? ARSN Condes, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Pwede pa ba pumasok sa PXP and APX? Let's check out PXP and APX if pwede pa bang pumasok. PXP, APX, pwede pumasok? Question mark. Ayan, para hindi ko makalimutan yung tanong mo. Right, Roger Aguilar, good morning, sir, from Singapore. Uy, from Singapore din si Roger. Alex Manangan, Sir Lloyd, ano po ang recommend nyo for long term sa foreign market? Haven't really studied the foreign market that much yet, but technologies, go for technology, right? Grabe ang akyat ng technology, hindi bumabagsak ang technology as of the moment. So the technology sector ng foreign market is very beautiful. Just right now, bearish sila, so don't go in yet. Wait for the recovery, right? Right now, na-break niya na yung downtrend niya. We're just waiting for the confirmation na retracement for I want to be aggressive again in the foreign market, right? Jonar Aguilar, IRC, ISM, Vita, IRC, Vita, yan si Vita. Andiyan naman si Vita na di ba? Ay, hindi pa. Kahapon, not Vita, si Food pala yun. Sinulat ko na si Vita ngayon. Right. Tristan, Ragnarok, share and like, guys. Thank you so much. Right. Michelle Obaldo. Uy, si Mitch from my batch 1 student. My batch 1. She's one of my batch 1 students. Good morning, Mitch. Speaking of students, all right, guys, I have a class this weekend. Right. It's on Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. Right? If you want to join the workshop, the trading workshop, I really recommend you do. Right? This will cut your learning curve to half kasi papalapit na ang bullish market, and then by that time para makapag-take advantage na kayo. Hindi yung bullish market na nag-aaral pa rin kayo. Right? I know you can learn trading for free. I learned trading myself for free, but it took me a while and lots of losses to really learn it, right? So why not just invest a little money instead of losing it, and then cut your learning curve, right? Para alam nyo na ang diskarte nung gagawin ninyo. Just send me a message so I can send you the details of the workshop, right? Again, that's this Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. Right? Roger Aguilar, JFC, GT Cap po, sir, BDO, right? Si BDO, hindi ko nasulat. Check natin si BDO. JFC and GT Cap. Andiyan na yan. Jomer Balangge. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. How about DD and AGI po? Alright. Check din natin si DD and AGI. Alright. Zion Miguel. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Green TBGI is nasa lista ko ngayon kasi nagsusupport si TBGI. We're gonna talk about that. All right. Roger Aguilar, good volume. Big volume yesterday, 22 billion, biggest in the year, but still 5 billion net foreign selling. Your thoughts, sir? Yeah, we're gonna be talking about that. Very good volume. I like what's happening to the PSEI now. Kahit gabi ang foreign selling, the local buying was very good, very good, very good. I'm very happy with the local buying. Right? I hope mas marami pang Pinoy na pumasok sa stock market, right? So that we can do this, right? Very massive volume for PSEI. Local buying is here, right? Yan yung sinasabi ko. It's the bear months, andyan yung mga pera ng mga tao. It's time to go shopping, di ba? So kahit naglabasan ang mga foreign investors, naglabasan ng foreign investors kasi napakamura ng foreign market ngayon at doon sila lumipat, right? Ang ganda ng rally ng mga foreign markets yesterday. Was not yesterday but lately, di ba? So nag-break na yung downtrend niya. So nag-iinvestan ng mga tao sa foreign markets. Kaya nawawala sila dito. But still, we have local buying now. That's the reason why I really created this program, and I want you to share the program para mas marami pang local buyers ang mag-invest sa stock market natin. Para kahit lumabas man ang foreigners, okay pa rin ang stock market. Amancio Akas, sir, good morning. PLC and Bell po. I'll write that down. PLC and Bell. Hindi ko muna nire-recommend si PLC kasi pangit ng third quarter earnings niya. Right, so I'm waiting for PLC to really solidify that support before I wanna recommend it. Chester Deo Siniza, good morning, sir, from Chile. Great bull run na ba? Not really sure kasi the foreign sellers are there, so I can't really say if it's a great bull run, right? Ang hirap pa sabihin, right? We need to break 7,500 first before we can really say na we have a reversal, right? Sa Fibonacci kasi ng PSEI yan. The 7.5 is the mark where we need to breach before we can say it's a reversal, right? Ella Montifalco, good morning. Big gamer vlogger, how are you guys? And we're doing well. How are you? Big gamer vlogger, right? Erwin Teodosio, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning then. 3:27 here in Kuwait. Wow, aga-aga gumising ng mga tao for the daily grind. That's amazing, right? Kudos sa inyo. Good job, right? Big gamer vlogger. Angelo Rubia, taas kamay ng mga naipit sa green. Alright, so naipit pala sa green si Angelo. Alright, I hope hindi. Alright, Jerome Villahermosa, good morning. KSA, and Gerald Mel Alvaran, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning. Then Raymar Mariano, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Sir B-Core po. Well, I'll write down B-Core. Yan, so sulat natin si B-Core. Yan, so B-Core. JR, may live broadcast ba ng telco bidding? I hope meron, right? Ngayon, nagla-live sila for the submission eh. I hope meron. Nanette Miel, good morning, sir. And hi to Laika. Good morning din, Nanel. Alright, Renetado, maayong buntag, sir. 3:30 a.m. here in Riyadh. Wow, amazing. Please, how about IMSM, sir? Good morning sa inyo dyan, mga kapatid nating OFWs nasa Riyadh. Yan, ang aga-aga pa gumigising sila for the program. Really, thank you so much for the support. Nanette, thank you, Sir Lloyd, for a daily tutorial. It really means a lot to us. Thank you so much then, right, for the support. And you're welcome. I'm really happy to help. Serbisyo natin ito. Really want people to know how to trade. Hindi yung basta-basta pasok lang. Right. Boy Sweet Potato, sir, good morning. Pa-share naman ng malulupit ang funda insights mo kay Or. Thanks, right. Insights ko kay OR, sige, I'll talk about that. Kasi ang daming na nako-concern ngayon sa OR, right? Fundamentals kasi, ang problema nito, I have an insider kay OR, kaya ang iba ang commitment ko kay OR, right? We have different levels of commitment in a stock, right? So, sa presyo lang muna, if you're not comfortable with that situation, magbawas lang muna kayo, and then just buy more if you see an uptrend. Pwede naman ganun ang gawin ninyo, right? So, fundamentals ko kay OR, is meron silang mining na ino-open na naman, and they already have the necessary things for it. I can't say the word really. I promised my insider na hindi ko ilalabas mo ng details, but yeah, they have new programs, they have hydro plants, they're venturing into energy then, and then or it's not just into mining now. It's already a holdings company, right? So it's much bigger Compared, yung presyo na nakikita nyo kay OR, that's for their mining only, di ba? Si OR kasi dati mining lang. Now, they're a holdings company. Right? Holdings company can venture onto so many things. Right? So, and then they can even, they can also fund other companies na gusto nilang investan in, right? So that's how big OR is becoming, right? Right now, walang volume, I understand that. So if you are uncomfortable with it, ako, even me, I entered OR pero test buy lang ginawa ko, right? I'm just waiting for really the volume to kick in. If the volume kicks in, and then I'm just gonna be adding more. If you, on your case, if ever uncomfortable kayo sa position kay OR, if you think that your money is sleeping, you can sell half, right? And then put it on a different company. Kasi ako, hindi pa naman gaano kalaki ang linagay ko kay OR. I'm just doing test buys. Nagsisimula lang ako mag-accumulate whenever it goes down on the support, right? So, yun lang. And then I'm just gonna add more. Ganito lang guys, the rule is in stock market kasi the rule is if sideways pa naman ang stock or downtrend, if you wanna buy, don't go all in. Kasi the trend is your friend. And the sideways trend is not your friend yet, right? So don't go all in. I think meron kasi mga tao na malaki kagad ang pinasok. Yun yung problema. So don't go all in, please, right? The trend is your friend. Pag uptrend yan, mamaya mo na, dun mo pa magiging best friend yan. So if uptrend na, that's when you add more money, right? So it's 8:40. We need to start our program, our discussion. Nagsimula na pala yung program, right? I'm gonna stop with Boy Sweet Potato as of the moment, right? I'm gonna be reading more comments later after if we still have more time. So ito lang muna request. So the topic for today is Intraday Lesson with Green yesterday and PSE's 5 billion foreign sellout, right? We're gonna be talking about that. Ingin ng aso ko. Right? Before that, we want to thank Trade Asia, right? So for being generous and helping the program, right? They're helping the program out, yung daily grind, right? Because they're in line with our what do you call this? Our goal into financial literacy, right? Hindi lang sa kanila for really for stocks, but they're into financial literacy, teaching people to be how to be financially, how to manage their finance well, right? If you're looking for a good broker, check out Trade Asia, tradeasia.com. They're very fast, reliable, and it allows you to trade anytime, anywhere, on the go because of their mobile application. Pwede kayo may trade using your using your phone lang, right? So that's very helpful. So check out Trade Asia, tradeasia.com. Right. Now, discussion. All right, I'm gonna pull up ang chart muna sa ni Green. Right. Let me go to my screen. This is Green. Right, 1 minute chart. Right. So, intraday lesson and kahapon, we did predict that Green is gonna open strong, and it did open strong. Right. I hope you're seeing my screen. Tanggalin ko lang yung details. Just gonna zoom in. It did open strong right here. And so it was here, and then it happened that this bounce happened, and then wala pa tayong Bollinger Bands dyan because Bollinger Bands is basing it on 20 candlesticks. So there's kaya pa dito pa lumabas ang Bollinger Bands kasi we don't have Bollinger Band details yet here. So dito, when this happened and then this bounce, I called out to buy. I called out sa chat room. If you haven't joined the chat room yet, this is the chat room. Download Discord, and then down on the video description, meron link dyan for the Discord group. Pwede kayo mag-join dyan. I shouted out 1.6 get in. So, we were able to get in 1.6 and binenta namin at around, I sold half at around 1.70 when I saw the weakness. So, I sold half at 1.70. So, at least that's hefty, around 6% gain para sa akin, right? That's 6% gain, and on my other half, I just got it at around 1.71. So on my other half, nag-break even lang ako. So yun lang yung earnings ko. In the afternoon kasi, hindi na ako nagtuloy kasi in the afternoon, problema ko is I'm not here in the afternoon, so hindi talaga ako nag what do you call this? I didn't really make the trades. Dito, meron na naman nag-support dito, so you could have entered here again. These are aggressive entries right here, but the real the real entry point was this one right here. So, nag-trigger siya sa Bollinger Bands. There was an engulfing here. There was a support right here. But those kept failing. And then pa-downtrend pa siya. So, this wasn't really a buy for me. Right? Ang pinakamagandang lesson to buy here now is this one right here. After the downtrend has been broken, that was the entry point. Was one right there. And look at this right here. This is the biggest bottom. We have an engulfing pattern. And then it just made a support. Usually these are reversal signals. Ang daming reversal signals na nangyari dito. Engulfing pattern, engulfing candlestick. This is my Bollinger Band lesson, diba? So we have an engulfing pattern right here. RSI is showing as a buy. So after this, I would have gotten into this point right here. It did made the support. This is a better entry. Dito, pwede ka nang kumita dito, sold half here. That's 5% again. That's intraday. 5%, 6% intraday is already a lot. Now, this is another bottom right here. After that, look at this right here. Very good entry point. Mababa pa siya. That's the entry point where that's the point where the downtrend broke. Look at that downtrend. Na-break niya yung downtrend niya. RSI is getting better, right? Look at the RSI. You can see the momentum of RSI there. And then there it is. Kumita na naman for intraday trade. That was a very good entry point at 1.25. RSI is already showing us good movements, and that's a bottom right there. Right? Nakita niyo yung double bottom dyan, right? And RSI is already going up. So that's a very good signal. That's the break of the uptrend. That's a perfect entry point. Kahit pumasok kayo dito, hindi pa naman magka-cut loss dito, di ba? So this is a very good entry point right there. That's the bottom. And then look at the people who got into this part. This is why I keep telling you guys na this is for good players, right? Look at that right there. 29% from the bottom. That was a very good win. Sayang, hindi ako nakapag-trade in the afternoon. I would have been able to ride this if ever tinignan ko pa ito. But this is the intraday lesson that I really want to show you guys. Right? So, very, very good move for Green. This is same charting, same technical analysis on a daily basis on the position trades na ginagawa ko. But intraday is just so much faster. Napakabilis ng intraday trade. Look at that. Bounce, kahit hindi kayo makapasok dito sa baba, you see that there's a reversal, breakout, Bollinger Band trigger right here. What do? Wait for it at the MA20 and look at that. MA20 bounce. Kahit sa MA20 kayo pumasok, there it is. Right there. MA20 bounces, MA20, MA20. And once it broke MA20, that was when you should be getting out. So, if ever na-miss nyo ito at nakita nyo na yung rally, again guys, if it touches the upper Bollinger Band, that's a significant move that usually spikes an uptrend, starts an uptrend, and there it is. Where do you wait for it? MA20. This red line right here is the MA20. Look at that. It kept holding on the MA20. Those are your secondary entry points. Buy more options. Buy more here. There it is. Ang laki ng panalo. Right? So, intraday lesson, you just have to wait for these positions right here. This is the best position. There are other scalpers. Tulad ng ginawa ko, nag-scalping na ako dito kasi usually this bounces after a very massive trade, so I was banking on it. Hindi ako nakapasok dito. I really wanted to get in here pero ang bilis eh. So I just waited for the retracement and then there it is. I was hoping it will go up again but it did not. So nag-sell half lang talaga ako knowing ganito. Why do I sell half? Sell half because at this point I see a weakness. Right? When I sold half there, when I saw the weakness, and problema is I don't really know where the market is going. It could go up or it could go down. So I just sold half and then it did went down. So at least panalo pa rin ako sa other half ko. Kasi pag umakyat naman yan, at least may half pa ako na mananalo. I didn't really know where this was going, right? So here, so ang ginagawin nyo dito, then there's this triggers right here na pababa ng pababa. So it's not really, this is the best support right here. Napakaganda nito. I hope you were able to see these guys. This is the support. This is the double bottom support that Green gave us out. Gumawa siya ng napakagandang signal dito. And then this was our entry point after the downtrend broke. Same technical analysis, but just on 1 minute charts. This is a very important entry right here. Dapat kung pumasok kayo dito, nanalo kayo ng ganyan. This is the opportunity that I am telling you that ito yung gusto ko sabihin sa inyo na opportunity na pwede mangyari kay Green. So, you just use your technical analysis. At this point, you can sell half and then buy more on MA20 because you don't really know how much it's gonna go up, right? You just need very good decision making. That's why I keep telling you na hindi ito pwede sa mga newbies kasi mahirap, right? Napakabilis na decision making. But that's the lesson of Green yesterday. Right? So, next time na may mangyari na ganito, na may mga malilift na mga suspensions, right, that has no ceilings, right, this is the opportunity you're looking for, right? Ganito, usually it will gap up. These are the impatient people who went in here. I hope wala sa inyo mga nanood na naipit dahil pumasok kaagad sa entry point, right? Kasi tinuro sa inyo kahapon, wag kayo makipaghabulan. Just wait for it to subside and then wait for your entry point. Then there it is. There's potential earnings in these kinds of stocks. Right, so that's the lesson for Green. And now we'll talk about PSEI. Let's go to the one-day chart. PSEI. Yan, si PSEI. Let me pull up the details of PSEI. NFB, this is net foreign buying / selling. Pag negative yan, that means it's a selling. Nakita nyo dyan, it's negative 5.76 billion. Almost 6 billion selling kay foreign yesterday. Right? But, kahit malaki ang selling, look at the PSEI's price. It did gap up. Grabe ang gap up. Nag-take profits kaagad yung mga foreigners kasi ang ganda ng gap up, ang ganda ng mga akyat ng mga blue chips. Right? So, nagchupit ang mga foreigners and then they went out. But then, the market sustained. That's a very good sign for the PSE. So, this can be a good sign, but we're not out of the woods. Look at that. We're seeing the resistance at 7.2. We're not out. We haven't done a breakout. Wala pa rin. So, I don't want you to be aggressive in these kinds of positions. You can sell half on your positions if you need to. Like for example, si DNL, ilang araw, how long have I been recommending DNL? Dito pa lang around this area right here. So DNL, umakyat na. It's now at 11.20. You're seeing that weakness. I will recommend you sell half, right? Sell half and then just buy more if it bounces at MA20. Then use that MA20 as your new support. Right? If ever it fails, just cut your losses. So, the blue chips have been climbing. Like BDO, umaakyat na sila. BDO has been hitting resistance. Nag-breakout sa BDO kahapon, but that failed. That is your sell signal right there. Pwede kayo magbenta ng kalahati ng BDO and then just buy more when it reaches the uptrend line. Right? Just buy more here. Right? Just stay light for PSEs, especially sa index stocks ninyo. Stay light, meaning wag malaking pera, and then if ever you need to take profits, take profits. Huwag niyong pabayaan. Sayang naman yung opportunity to secure your profits. But just sell half kasi baka umakyat pa lalo. Right? So that if ever umakyat man siya, you're still in the trade. Hindi naman sayang yung gains. Right? We're not in PSE. We're not into trading to win it all. Right? Our goal in getting into trading is to win some, not win it all. Winning it all is for gamblers. Kaya nakikita ninyo, ang daming naiipit sa mga telco ngayon kay now because they wanted to win it all. Right? That's being greedy. That's the wrong strategy in PSE and in trading. Alright? So that's for PSE. That's our topic for today. I'm gonna go now to my picks for today. And I already posted my picks. Narrate ko lang. Ang picks ko for today is Shell PH, AC, Tugs, UBP. Tinanggal ko si UBP kasi ang pangit na earnings. LR, ISM, SMPH, and TBGI. So, unahin ko Shell PH, HHLPH. Alright, Shell PH. I'm gonna remove the details. Medyo bagal na mga... Is it my internet? Right. I'm not really sure what's causing it. But Shell PH right here. We have a double bottom support right here for Shell PH. Right. Buy as long as the support holds. Kahapon nga lang, problema was, I did recommend it because of this green candlestick right here. Kaso ang lakas ng opening, nag-gap up, tapos biglang nagka-sell off. Right. So now, this is a better position now. Okay, Shell PH, right? Buy as long as the support holds. Why am I recommending this? Look at the support right there. We have a support, sideways support, but RSI is higher than the previous one, right? This is a much higher RSI. That means that the momentum is better on this bottom. Shell PH, buy as long as the support holds. Right. AC, Ayala Corp. Yan, Ayala Corp. Bakit nandito si AC? Hindi ko tinanggal si AC. Right. Should have removed AC. Dapat wala dito si AC kasi nasa resistance tayo. Let me remove AC, okay? Just to be clear, Tugs. Ayan, si Tugs. Ayan, si Tugs. Making a support right here. I'm recommending Tugs. I have insider news na, hindi ko na sasabihin sino, but third quarter earnings of Tugs is 400 million. That's a lot compared to their previous earnings, right? Sa second quarter, right? And also last year, napaka-negative nila, di ba? So, 400 million ang third quarter earnings nila compared to third quarter last year. Look at that. Third quarter last year is 19.74. Imagine 400 million. So, that's how many percent greater? So, that's a very good number for Harbor, Tugs. Yan. So, I'm recommending Tugs. Magbodega na kayo kay Tugs, right? Tugs LR, somehow, this is a verified, but I can't really be sure, right? Hindi ko ma-sure lang muna. Kasi yung source niya is inside. Pero, yun lang, insider lang, rumor lang, right? We really want to see if the number pans out. But right now, Tugs is very good. It's a very good rumor. So, I'd buy that. It's the LR. Alright, LR is forming a good support right here. So, it's still a buy for me. Nag-doji lang siya kahapon. It did move yesterday but went back down to its opening price. So, yeah, still open. Still recommendation si LR after this engulfing pattern. It's stabilizing at that area. So, yeah, LR is a buy for me. Buy as long as that support holds. Next is ISM. ISM, yun. Si ISM is, that's the sweet spot I've been waiting. Alright, I was expecting it to bounce at 0.5 of the Fibonacci ni ISM. Let me just remove Bollinger Bands para mas claro. There it is. So, this is the last swing low and last swing high of ISM. Where does it usually bounce? At 0.5, and it's bouncing already. So, that's the retracement we're looking for. So, ISM, that's a buy for me. But if you buy here, use this as your support, okay? 3.16. If it goes lower that, then you cut your losses, my friend. Alright? So, yeah, that's where ISM. ISM is time to buy more for me. SMPH. Recommendation ko today, SMPH. Very good earnings for third quarter. 20%. Right? Very solid support already. So, I'd buy that support. 33.65. Just test buy. If it goes lower to its secondary main support right here, then I'm just gonna buy more. Right? But yeah, that's already a very good position. That's a very solid support for SMPH. I will test that support already with the numbers that SMPH has been showing. Lastly is TBGI. For my recommendations for today, TBGI, and kasi meron na tayong we have a good price action support right here for TBGI. So buy as long as this support holds for TBGI. Yan. So, yan. This support is getting stronger, right? So, TBGI is a buy. Sideways nga lang yan, so test buy lang muna, right? So, those are my picks for today. I'm gonna go to your requests now. Unahin natin si IRC. Yan, si IRC. I'd say, we talked about IRC yesterday. I told you guys, if pumasok kayo sa taas, that's an investor's entry. You just buy more on the dip, and it did dip very strong yesterday, and look at that, it held MA20, so that's a very good sign. I'd say this is a buy more opportunity, right? And then if ever it goes down, I'm just gonna be buying more. If you're in it as an investor, don't worry about the stock, right? Ang ganda ng project na yun, right? Unless na may mangyaring masama sa project na yun, that's the time you get out. But if you went in because of the train project, yung subway project nila, then you should be in here as an investor. That's for long term. Kung bumaba man yan, hold your horses. Huwag kayong matakot sa pagbagsak na yan. Dapat matuwa kayo because that's your opportunity to buy more for IRC. You really just have to know what your purpose of entry is. If you're in it for an investor, kung bumagsak man yan, that will be good because I'm just gonna be buying more kung investor ka, diba? That's for IRC. I'd say buy more kay IRC ngayon. Right? SMPH. Well, we talked about SMPH already. ISM. Right, si ISM, and we talked about ISM. It's in my picks for today. ISM, VLL, right? VLL, this is looking good for VLL, right? Price action is doing well. Yeah, we have good price action kay VLL. Ang ganda ng RSI niya, yung pinaka-bottom niya, right? It went to 20, right? So, VLL, somehow, I'm seeing a resistance kay VLL, right? I think this is gonna go sideways pa. It's not really a very strong momentum for VLL. 4 million volume. Yeah, so VLL, it's hard to call. If you really want to get in VLL, I recommend you get in the nearest to the support as much as you can, right there, right? So you get in VLL at around 5.12, 5.10, the nearest you can to support if you really want to get in VLL. Anyways, wala pa naman yung momentum niya. So try to bargain as much as you can. Next for VLL is Vulcan. Ayan, so Vulcan, wala pa. Pagbalik ni Vulcan, if ever may makita kayong green, you can use MA20 as your support. You can buy that. You can test buy. We can't really tell what will happen to Vulcan. Baka sell on news ang mangyari because this is already very high. So if it ever goes down, just use MA20 as your support. You can cut your losses if you need to, right, for Vulcan. Can't really say if ano mangyari. Vulcan has very negative numbers, right? 5% nga lang yung gains niya. Still good, right, compared to last year. But this climb is because of the rumor of Converge ICT. I think itutuloy nila yon. So, that will be good, but we don't really know if Converge ICT will be the third telco, diba? So, yun yung problema natin dyan. But yeah, Vulcan, kind of shaky for me. Baka sell on news kasi it's really, we're still on a bearish market, so baka sell on news ang mangyari. We are very far away from the uptrend line, so very risky position as of the moment. So, I will really just wait for my opportunity to get in if ever you want me to recommend an entry for Vulcan. Win naman, yun, si Win. Very good. Wait. So, ang ganda ng ano ni Win, di ba? Ang hirap i-call, right? We can use this as our support. As of the moment, ang hirap ni call. We did recommend Win the past few days when it made this bounce right here. Pero ngayon, mataas na eh, right? Look at that risk right there. The support is 7.33% away from the current price, 7.2. Pag nag-cut loss kayo dyan, ang sakit na, right? Around 10 to 11% na ang cut loss ninyo. So, I don't want to recommend Win as of the moment. Let's wait for Win to do a retracement and then bounce before we want to get in. Kasi wala na tayong base dyan kay Win. Right? Taas na eh. Taas na si Win eh. SSI. SSI, nag-breakout siya yesterday. I don't want to recommend it anymore. It did break out on its sideways resistance, but overall, this is an uptrend. So, ang uptrend line niya was here. Actually, MA20, right? I called out SSI again on the MA20. Pumasok kayo sa MA20. There it is. Panalo na. Look at that. MA20 bounce right there. So, as of the moment, I don't want to recommend SSI. We're seeing a strong resistance right here. That's just even the sideways resistance, right? So, sa sideways resistance niya pa nga lang, nahihirapan na siya, diba? So, the real resistance is right here. This is the uptrend resistance niya. We are nearing that already. The best entry point is here. That's already out of a position. That's already FOMO levels, right? That's a fear of missing out level. Antayin nyo na lang na bumalik dito sa baba before you wanna get in kay SSI, okay? So, I don't recommend buying SSI now. MRC. MRC, sideways movement. Yes, you can test out this support if you want to. Right? Kaso nga lang, downtrend siya. So, if you see a green, and then, this is speculative, right? I don't really wanna commit to recommending this, right? Speculative as of the moment. Pero, there's very big potential into it. So, if you really wanna get in, test buy lang dito sa support, right? Wag mo malaking pera, mamaya na mo na dagdagan pag uptrend na. Right, si MRC. But as of the moment, yes, meron siyang support. Just wait for the green signal. Pag may green yan, then you buy MRC. May question kanina is, PXP and APX pwede pa bang habulin? PXP, ito yung habol eh, di ba? Dito. Right now, it's doing a flag pattern. Really hard to tell. I'd rather wait for PXP to really make a retracement before you wanna get in. But if you really wanna get in, you can use this. Ang hirap eh. Ang hirap pa ngayon eh, as of the moment eh. That's too aggressive right now. Right? Low volume, too aggressive as of the moment. You can wait for the MA20 to reach that area. But if you wanna get in PXP, I'd recommend at least dito man lang, at least ma-meet niya dito at around 17 if you still wanna test it out. Ang hirap wala tayong base dito Don't wanna recommend getting into PXP, right? Kung gusto mo humabol, wala kayong base, ang hirap habulin yan. Just try to bargain as much as you can. If hindi, anyways, that's on the first place, that's a missed opportunity. Huwag na natin habulin. APX, I don't know why APX is not loading, so pasensya na. Ayaw nyo mag-load MRC GT cap, let's go to GT cap. Right. Teka lang Right, so GT cap, just double checking the live. Yan, so okay pa naman. GT cap, that's weird. Bakit ayaw mag-load ng mga ng chart ko? Pati si PSE tools ayaw mag-load GT cap. No, it's not loading. Try nga natin yung ibang. Okay naman yung iba. GT cap. Sorry, I think I will be skipping GT cap kasi ayaw mag-load ng GT cap ko. Don't know what the problem is. Let's go to Vita. Ayan, si Vita naman, loading din. What's wrong with the charts today? Right, so si Vita, right, very good. This is the signals that we're talking about. Pababa yung support, but RSI is going up. So this is a good sign for Vita. Right, this is a retracement that's going on. This is good, right? So Vita, antayin nyo yung bounce. Right, just wait for the bounce kay Vita, and that bounce area, that will be your support, that will be your entry point, that will be your base. And gamitin nyo yung bounce area as your support. Right? So for Vita, antayin nyo yung bounce before you want to get in. STI, let's check out STI. Sana mag-load. Ayun, STI. Price action wise, it's forming a support right here at this area. But I don't want you to be aggressive. Wait for it to bounce first before you want to get in. Cash dividends. Ay, may dividends pala siya. So baka umakyat dahil dito. Right? So, we have a support at this area right here. So, if it bounces, use this as your support. Nagtitrigger sa lower Bollinger Bands. So, delikado ito, right? I don't wanna recommend this yet. Let's see what will happen. But price action, we're seeing a support right here. Right? Just wait for the green if you wanna test it out, right? If you wanna test it out, wait for the green and then use this as your support before you wanna enter STI. Okay? So, STI kind of shaky as of the moment. JFC, so sana hindi kayo ipit sa STI. So, JFC, look at that. JFC, it went as high as 284 yesterday. Went back down to 280. But overall, it's a gain, right? I did recommend JFC here. And there it is. Yan. So, uptrend line niya is here. So, I will say, just sell half muna kay JFC. Antayin nyo lang ulit yung trend line niya, right? Sa MA20 as much as possible, just buy more on MA20 dips, right? So right now, ganda na momentum ni JFC right? So sana nakasakay kayo dito. No reason why you shouldn't have JFC in your port, especially if you're a newbie. One of the best fundamentally based companies out there. So JFC, and malayo-layo pa yung target natin. Consensus of JFC is at 340 pa. Right, so alayo pa, right? If this is already the reversal really of GFC, actually, tignan natin yung Fibonacci. I think it is. Right, so yes, it's a reversal. Just wait for the retracement before you wanna get in JFC, right? Okay, so JFC, double bottom. The last time this happened kay JFC na nag-double bottom siya was last year. My entry point kay JFC was here. Entered here. And entered again here. This was the second double bottom. This is the best entry right here for JFC, and it won 65% after that, right? So it's happening again. The double bottom is happening again. So I strongly recommend buying JFC, but just wait for the retracements before you want to get in JFC, right? So JFC, still buy. Just wait for the retracement. Buy on dips. Si Web naman, right? So the bottom of Web is getting better, right? Pababa ang presyo. RSI is going up already. So this is already a very beautiful RSI. This is average down levels na RSI. Alright, so we're just waiting for the third quarter earnings of Web. If I see a third quarter earning na maganda, I'm gonna be averaging down on my Web. As of the moment, nagbawas na ako kay Web when it broke this support. Sold some portion here, bought some here, kaso nga lang nag-break yung support, so I just nagbawas lang muna ako. I'm just gonna buy more using the money here. So at least mas mababa na yung levels ko pag ganyan. Right, so for web, we're waiting for the third quarter earnings before I really want to recommend buying web, but this is good price action already right there. Right, so yan for web. That's for web. CLI, and CLI, this is for fundamentals pick. Very solid support already for CLI. Plus, share buybacks na sila, meaning their prices are really low right now considering the projects they have. Laki ng mga projects nila. Especially, ang niche nila is Cebu, Visayas, and Mindanao. This is something for long term. If ever matuloy federalism, they're already at a very good position. Right? Ang ganda ng ginawa ni CLI. Right? So, CLI is definitely good for long term for me. Right? So, CLI, still a buy on dips. FLI, right, it's 9:09 in the morning. And FLI naman, ayun, umakyat na, right? Did recommend FLI at around this level right here. Umakyat naman si FLI, but we are at resistance level. So, I want you to get in on a breakout if ever gusto nyo pumasok kay FLI. Why did I recommend FLI the past days? Kasi, yung investors nila, they just kept buying more. So that means there's something they're seeing kay FLI. It's something if the investors are getting in a company. So they're seeing FLI, something in FLI that we're not, right? So usually that's a signal for me to get in. Yung isang rason ko bakit ko ni-recommend si ISM, right? There must be something up with ISM. Then there it is, naging yun din na pala. Kaya pala pumapasok yung mga investors. Right, BDO, talked about this already. And so BDO, just wait for it to go back down to its uptrend line before you want to buy BDO, right? Next kay BDO is DD, Double Dragon. May request for Double Dragon. Uyun, that's a higher low for Double Dragon right here. So, we have a new support. Nag-collapse nga lang siya the other day. But it's the same MA20. So, I want to see more details kay DD. I can't really tell as of the moment. Late ng volume right? Napakaliit ng volume. I can't really tell if this is good for DD as of the moment, but the RSI at this point is good. I think this is gonna be going sideways as of the moment. Ganda sana ng unang climb. Did recommend DD here with the price action. Umakyat siya. The retracement has been taking so long. Maybe you can use MA20, but as of the moment, I'm not seeing any good signals for DD. If you want to get in DD, I'd be patient and really wait for it at the support if I want to. If it were to me, right? I recommend just getting in at the support. If ever hindi man siya magtuloy, then makes us a confirmation right here. That could be a buy signal if may confirmation at least, diba? As of the moment, kulang pa ng data. Right, so DD, can't say it's a buy yet. AGI, yeah. Yung nga pala guys, before I continue, again, workshop this Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. Right, I know you can learn stock market for free, trading for free. You can learn it by yourself, right? But you have to respect the learning curve and the amount of money you will be losing in learning it. So instead of losing your money, just invest it in learning. Join the workshop. I tell you, it's a very good workshop. Don't take my word for it. You can check out the testimonials of the students andun sa Financial Freedom 101 Facebook page ko. Look at what the students have to say, right? It will really cut your learning curve to a very short time so that when the bullish market comes, it's just very near, you can take advantage of it. Instead of losing in the bullish market because you're still studying, right? Learn it while it's still not here so that when it comes, you can take advantage of it. Join my workshop. Just send me a message so I can send you the details. Right, so AGI, you're in very good movement for AGI. Kaso nga lang, ang ganda ng volume right? I did recommend AGI here at the support. Right, kasi, yeah, I did recommend it here. I remember recommending it here. Kaso nga lang, natalo siya for 1-2 days. Red siya for the 2 days. But yeah, it did hold support. And then after that, umakyat na. So, right now, if you went in there, ang ganda sana. Right now, we're near resistance. So, it's already a missed opportunity. We'll want to wait for AGI to really do a retracement before you want to get in. Very good volume yesterday for AGI. So, yeah, this is something I want to look at in the coming days. Right, si AGI. But as of the moment, wag na. Right, it's a missed opportunity. Just wait for the retracement for AGI. Wala tayong base na dyan. Right, so next up kay AGI is PLC. And si PLC, may nag-subscribe. Derek MC just subscribed. Thank you so much. Isang zombie para sa'yo. Alright, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe and click on the bell button para ma-notify kayo whenever a live or future episodes come up. Right? So, asa na ako? Kay PLC, PLC posted negative earnings kay third quarter. So, this is something 9.71 is borderline bad. So, but PLC showed us a good movement yesterday. So, that's good. You can buy this support if you want to. Meron tayong, is this an engulfing pattern? Yeah, possibly an engulfing pattern. So, get in the support as much as you can, right? The support, major support is here. Try to bargain it to the support as much as you can if you want to test out PLC. Huwag kayo maging aggressive dyan. Anyway, sideways movements pa yung downtrend pa nga diba? So, no need to be aggressive in this. Try to bargain as much as you can down to the support. Right, next question is PLC Bell. Yan, si Bell. And then lastly, si B-Core. Bell. Right, so Bell naman, kind of shaky. Negative income, so that's kind of hard for Bell, but very good volume yesterday. Kind of, not really very good, but good volume. It's hard to tell, right? If ever Bell clips the upper Bollinger Band, that will be good, and then we'll wait for the retracement. As of the moment, shaky si Bell. I don't want to recommend it yet. I think this is the higher low niya nga diba? So, I can't really tell for Bell as of the moment. Very shaky. If you want to get in Bell, use MA20 as your support. Let's check out your risk if ever pumasok kay Bell. It's just negative 1% away from the support. Yeah, so use this support for Bell if you want to get in Bell, okay? Naki Pormento, thank you so much for subscribing. Isang zombie din para sa'yo. Alright, for Bell, use MA20 as your support. Lastly naman si B-Core. After this, we go back to your comments. B-Core. Yan, si B-Core. Low volume. We're doing sideways as of the moment. I don't want to recommend B-Core as of the moment. Ang pangit ng mga galaw niya up and down, up and down. Still very shaky. I want it to stabilize for now. Right, so, yan. Asa na ako? Right, last knock na nabasa is Boy Sweet Potato. Gio Francisco, good day. Thank you sa seminar na apply ko na po siya. You're welcome, Gio Francisco. Ayan. So, yeah, be like Gio. Diba? So, yeah, na-apply na ng mga students ko ang mga trading strategies na tinuro ko sa kanila. And they're already earning, right? Most of my students are already earning, right? Henson Birosel, sir, paano po kita ma-PM? Just look for Lloyd Bazaar or Financial Freedom 101 sa Facebook, right? Send me a message sa Facebook. Folaika, good morning. May disclosure po ba may disclosure po ang PTNT 2 minutes ago. Let's go to Edge. Let's check out PTNT. Why can't I go to Edge? This is frustrating. Edge.psc.com. Ayaw mag-load ng PH ng Edge ko. I'm not sure why. There must be a problem with my end. I don't know why. STV Trader, good morning. IRC, MRC, we talked about that already. Noel Espinosa, good morning po sa lahat. Good morning din. Erickson Margalio, good morning, Sir Lloyd. BPI, SECB. Let's check out BPI. Hindi ko na nakamusta si BPI lately. BPI, ayan, nag-doji lang. We are resistance levels. So, I don't want to recommend BDI. Not really resistance levels. Malapit lang tayo sa resistance. And look at that. When it started to hit resistance, bumababa. Maybe this is gonna go up or maybe it's gonna go back down to support. If ever it goes back down, this is an engulfing pattern. I wanna wait for BPI to make a support before I wanna get in, right? So BPI, this is something good for BPI, right? Sinulat ko naman si BPI sa lista ko eh. Right? Kamustahin ko si BPI the next days, right? BPI, something very good Erickson. SECB, yan, si SECB, yan, recommended SECB here. Umaakit na si SECB kaya tinanggal ko siya. Earnings are good, somehow doing well, so SECB. So I'm just gonna be waiting for the retracement before I wanna get back in SECB, right? So SECB, wag muna ngayon. Right? Wait for the retracement or go near the support as much as you can. Daniel Abarcas, good morning Sir Lloyd. Check M-wide. Ang M-wide, ang hirap pasukin kasi hindi ng akyat right? Ang hirap pasukin ni M-wide because I can't really find a base, right? Really struggling to find an entry point kay M-wide. I did recommend M-wide when it made this ascending triangle right here. I was the best entry point. So as of the moment, wala, ang hirap, right? This was the ascending triangle that M-wide made. So when that broke out, that was the best entry point. It was unstoppable from then. From 14 to 18 from 14 to 18 from that point. That's 24% gains already, right? So that's a lot. I can't recommend M-wide as the moment. It's already reaching oversold levels. Overbought levels na sobrahan ng pabili. So, I can't really recommend it for now. But this is an uptrend. Wait for the retracement as much as you can before you want to get back in M-wide, right? So, M-wide, not a buy for me anymore. Right? Masyado mataas na yan. MBT naman, they recommend MBT the past, I think yesterday, the past 2 days, right dito. Diba? So, I did recommend MBT here because of that support and umakyat na siya for 2 days with good volume. So, that's why I removed MBT for now because we are nearing resistance. Pag na-reach yung resistance, get out, sell half at least, diba? Hindi na-reach pag nag-fail ng breakout. Just sell half at least kay MBT. Right? So, MBT, not yet. Right? I'll recommend MBT again once I find the good position again. Nirecommend ko yun 2 days ago Gado Ravago, good morning coach from Taiwan. Yan, done sharing as usual. Wilcon Po coach. Thank you so much, Gado. Alright, one of my students, si Gado. Ay, hindi pala. Si Gado is a friend of mine sa chatroom pala. Hindi ko pala student. Alright, anyways, Wilcon. Yun, look at that. MA20 bounces. Right now, Wilcon is showing as a resistance, so I can't really recommend Wilcon. Want to recommend Wilcon on a breakout. As of the moment, ang ganda na uptrend line niya but is hitting a resistance right there. So that's an ascending triangle. Wait for it to do a breakout if you want to get in Wilcon, okay? So antayin nyo lang yung breakout ng Wilcon kasi masyado mataas na yan. Mark Lester Gardosa, good morning boss Lloyd from Dammam, Saudi Arabia. Yan, good morning sa inyo dyan sa Saudi Arabia. Ang aga-aga ngayon 9:21 already guys. So last 4 minutes, bilisan ko na lang. Alright, Richard Gallianero, good morning Sir Lloyd from Singapore. Gap up PSE on daily. Does it mean bullish day to day sa Forex kasi ganon madalas? And regards sir, yes, usually I think it's gonna be another green day for PSE today, right? After that massive sell-off yesterday, baka mag-recover naman, diba? So Jay Guevara, good morning Sir Lloyd. CPG bakit bumababa? CPG, maraming takot kay CPG because of its past performance CPG past performance is pangit. Right? That's the reason why CPG has been falling down. Right now, CPG is already starting to recover. Ang ganda ng mga projects nila ngayon. That's why I've been recommending CPG to buy in the dips. This is the cheapest it has been for how many years, right? So, I'm recommending it because it's very cheap as of the moment. Right? Tingnan nyo. This is the price of CPG 2016 pa. Right? And then they've been doing bad for the past 2 years. That's why nakikita nyo bumabagsak siya. But right now, makikita nyo yung mga projects ni CPG. Ang dami magaganda ang mga projects ni CPG. That's why I'm banking on it. Right? CPG is something you look on for mid to long term. Hindi yung instant talaga. This is all a sideways. Just test buy. Huwag muna kayo maglalagay ng pera malaki dito. Kasi hindi nyo alam kung kailan to gagalaw. Right? It's just that I wanna be here. Pag gumalaw yan, baka mag-change na yung trend and gumalaw pataas. I want to be there and I'm just gonna be buying more. If not, kung ayaw nyo pa muna, antayin nyo lang yung uptrend, right? But if you're into CPG already, if malaki ang pera na linagay nyo dito, bawasan nyo lang muna, right? This is just test buy levels. Kung unang buy nyo is just test buy, it should be just test buy. I'll teach you more about that on the workshops. Isa yan sa lessons ko sa workshop, how to enter, mga diskarte sa pagpasok. Right? Josh D, what are your stocks possible for cash cow, sir? Cash cow, kung gusto niyo maghanap ng cash cow, doon kay OPM. Right? OPM and OPMB. Right? Si OPM, mag-GTC lang kayo ng 120. And then in GTC, sell nyo alat around 140 or 130. This one gap right here is already 8%. So, cash, kung gusto niyo ng cash cow, yan ang cash cow nyo. Mag-GTC lang kayo. It will take days before you will be able to buy. But if makapasok naman kayo and then sell mo 130 or even at 140, makakakita ka agad kayo, right? So, instant 16% or 8%. So, this is one of my cash cow, OPM, OPMB, and OV. And si OV then, same strategy, right? Just send a GTC at 110, sell it at 120, right? You won't be able to get in right away, pero pipila ka, right? Makakapila ka naman, right? So, those are my cash cows. Sash, Rances Valle, sir, ano po nangyari sa suspension ng bull? Wala pa eh. Right? Tumatahaw lang aso, time to discuss na. Right, sir. Right. Shingen Takeda. Right. Akala ko po hindi effective yung technical analysis sa bear markets. Akala ko po hindi effective. It's effective but really lesser possibility. Sige, last lang ko lang yung topic. It's 9:24. Shingen Takeda is saying akala niya hindi I did say that I didn't say na hindi effective. It's just that it's lesser probability of winning, right? We're dealing with probabilities when it comes to trading, and right now ang probabilities, if you compare it to a bullish market, mas maganda ang probabilities ng technical analysis. That's why it's okay to be aggressive in a bullish market. In a bearish market, lesser probability of winning on technical analysis. That's what I am saying. So I don't want you to be very aggressive in the bearish market. Kasi ang hirap sa bearish market, right? The probability of losing is much greater than winning compared to a bullish market na mas malaki ang probability of winning. Yun yung gusto kong point, right? It's not na hindi effective. I use technical analysis then still, but I don't want you to be aggressive on a bearish market. That's my point, right? Yeah, so, yeah, it's 9:25. That's it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time. Yan. So, I'm gonna be looking for a good topic again na pag-usapan natin bukas. As always, let's get rich together. Send me a message if you want to join the workshop this weekends. Bye, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. Ingat. Oh.